Hi, this is Allison from EarthBabyYogaMama.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make raw yogurt. And I do mean raw in that this milk has not been pasteurized. And you can read more about why this is beneficial for you on my website. But just to put it simply, there's a lot of friendly bacteria and nutrients which are destroyed through the pasteurization process. So I got this milk from a local buyers club, and I encourage you to join the movement and do the same for you and your family because it's really a much more healthy way to consume dairy products. So the first thing I have done is put half a gallon of milk into my pan. It's 8 cups of milk. I'm going to gently stir it so that it heats evenly. I don't have the temperature up all the way because I don't want to scald the milk. And since I'm using raw milk, I'm just going to bring it up to 100 degrees. Now if I were using regular store-bought milk, I would heat it up to an even higher temperature, 180 to 190 degrees. But because I'm using raw milk, I don't want to destroy any of those friendly bacteria and healthy nutrients in there. So I'm just bringing it up to 100 degrees. I'm using a candy thermometer here to just check the temperature, and it's perfect. Now, for every 4 cups of milk, you're going to use 3 tablespoons of yogurt. I've had this sitting out while I was heating up the milk because you don't want it to be too cold. Room temperature is ideal. Now, if I had heated this up to 180 degrees, if I were using regular store-bought organic milk, I would have to let this cool down for quite a while. You could even put it in the refrigerator because you don't want it to be over 105 degrees or so when you add the yogurt to it because it will just kill the probiotic cultures and it won't thicken at all. So now I'm just adding a little bit of the milk to the yogurt to thin it out. I'm going to mix it up so that it's not as clumpy, so that it mixes evenly. Okay, so now I'm just going to add that into the milk, mix it thoroughly. So in the oven, I have the inside of a crock pot, and this is what I use to make my yogurt. It's been in there in a warm setting just so that the crock itself is warm. I'm going to pour the milk into the crock and put it back in the oven. Whoops. Now the first time I made yogurt, I had to monitor the temperature of the milk. I had to keep checking with the candy thermometer and make sure that it was a steady 112 degrees, that it wasn't going above 118 degrees, so that it thickened into yogurt. Once I found the setting that was right, I just marked it with a Sharpie on my oven, so I know now what the right setting is for my oven. But there's lots of ways you can do this. You can do it just on the stove. You can do it in a crock pot, in a warm setting. There's so many ways you can make your own yogurt. The key is that it has to stay that constant temperature for about 6 hours until the yogurt's thickened. Now, if you really like a thick yogurt, like a Greek yogurt, you can strain it through a clean muslin cloth and it will turn out nice and thick, and that whey that drips out of the cloth there is really nutritious too. You can add it to smoothies and just drink it. It's really great for you. So I encourage you to try to make your own yogurt and raw milk yogurt if you can. It's really healthy for you. Great way to get that friendly flora into your body. So thanks for joining me, and please check out earthbabyyogamama.com.